guys, welcome back to the channel. Now it is a late start today. It is almost 3 o'clock. It's 2:45, but we just picked up our first order here from A&M Pizza. I think it's 6:25, less than 2 miles, something to get the ball rolling with. But yeah, I got home pretty late last night, and then I really wanted to make sure that I was able to edit the video. So I edited that video. It took a lot longer than I thought, and that was kind of on me. So I could have dashed earlier, but I really wanted to finish editing the video. So once I was done, then I'm like, okay, let's go out, make that money. So here we are. Again, today's goal will be the same as yesterday, $250. I think that's a pretty ambitious goal considering how late we're starting. But yeah, so hopefully we can hit it. Yesterday we were like $5 shy of it, The contract violation, by the way, is still there. I don't know. You know what's weird? I didn't get any emails from DoorDash. At least before, when you would get a contract violation, you would get an email from them. No emails, no nothing. Not even after I submitted, my side of the story, basically. Nothing. So I'm not expecting them to remove it. I'm just gonna expect it to fall off after I do 100 deliveries. But yeah, very annoying. I can't believe I got one. Especially leave my door. Dude, I took a photo. Why would I want to take your food? So I don't know, kind of annoying, but it is what it is. That's nothing I can do about it. All I can do is move on, dash on, like Nux would say. But yeah, so anyways, we're 4 minutes away from the drop off, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, so we got the A&M Pizza dropped off. Took us a while to get back. A lot of construction, a lot of traffic, a lot of bad drivers. But then this one came up here from Chick-fil-A. I think it's $8.75, 3 miles. So, can't decline that, especially on a day like today where it's kind of slow. Hopefully, they'll have it ready, not like yesterday where it was not ready. And I ended up having to wait a little bit. So, we'll see what happens today. But yeah, pretty slow. It's already 3:30. So yeah, we're not having the greatest start. We're only sitting at $7 or $7.75, whatever it says. Let's see. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off from Chick-fil-A. Now we're sitting at $16.50, and we have a group chat here from work, and the other supervisor, one of them, he can't come in because his wife's sick or something. Asked me if I can come in. I said, hey, they approved the overtime. I'm down because I don't have to drive, and if I do, I'm not putting miles in my car. You know what I mean? Guaranteed money for sure. So I'm waiting for the boss to say yay or nay. If he says cool, then I'm gonna work here till 7:30 and then go to work. Which means that if that does happen, our dashing time is gonna be reduced significantly, because right now it's almost 4 and we're only sitting at 16.50. We'll see what happens, and I'm getting trash orders. But yeah, so anyways, this is a little update right now. We'll see you guys on the next order. Let's go. Okay guys, I don't know what's going on today, but it's dead, literally. I haven't even gotten any offers from DoorDash. At first I thought the app wasn't working. It's working. It's 4:30. It's 4:30, and I'm sitting at $16.50, and we got 3 hours left exactly of dash time. If I make $100, I would be amazed, but it's not looking likely. And I got one ride on Empower, but I just didn't feel like driving to DC, so that's kind of on me. But now we're just waiting, chilling. But yeah, so I don't even know what to say to that. It's just a weird Saturday. So now I'm almost glad. Okay, let me rephrase, because I was gonna say I'm almost glad that my coworker's wife isn't feeling well, which is why he's not gonna go to work. But I'm not glad. I'm just saying I'm glad that I have the opportunity to go to work later, even though the circumstances of why kind of sucks for them, because this sucks for me. Hopefully that made sense, and I don't sound like a dick. But yeah, so we've been drinking this Monster. But right now I'm just sleepy. See, that's what happens when it's slow. If I'm not doing anything, I get bored, I get sleepy, and yeah. So right now I'm probably just gonna just put this right here over my head, sit all the way back, and then just wait to hear a noise, because it's so dead. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Guys, we are moving. We have an order. It's not great. It's not great, but it's not bad, okay? And again, I'm between 2 and 5. I'm trying to, lower my standards a little bit, be a little more active. 575, 2 miles or 2.1 miles from McDonald's. We're a mile away from the McDonald's, and then we'll be a mile away from the drop-off. Again, not that great, you know what I mean? But to be honest, we're running out of time here, and as much as I love watching YouTube videos in my car, that's not what we're out here for. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, I took it. Before this one, I got nothing but 250s, 325s, or like $5, 8 miles. Insane orders that don't make any sense. Oh, by the way, I forgot. I wanted to congratulate Bud Soda. You got a brand new, I think it's on Accord. It looks really nice. So that's awesome, dude. Congrats. I know you've had a lot of car issues, and I think when I watched your video, you doubled your MPG. Like I said, like when I commented, what you need is a nice window tint. Every car, even if it's the shittiest car in the world, with window tint, it looks 1,000 times better. Window tint is a requirement. Like if I'm in a car without window tint, I feel like I'm in a water bottle. You know what I mean? Like not a fan. But yeah. Anyways, congrats, man, congrats. And I forgot what I was gonna say, other than congrats. But I was gonna say something, but now I forgot. But yeah, like I said, we're just trying to make a little bit of money here now, especially that it looks like I am gonna go to work, and that's a guaranteed nice amount. With no driving required. At least if I do drive, I know it's gonna be with a company vehicle, not my own. So no biggie, no biggie. What was I gonna say? Man, I was gonna say something and I just completely forgot. Oh yeah. So next week, it looks like we're gonna meet up with Chris, a subscriber, a dasher here in Arlington. Now he said he's a top dasher, so hopefully maybe we can work it out where either I ride along in his car or he rides along in the Dashmobile, and we just compare and contrast orders. I think it'll be fun. Or maybe first we'll just meet up and chat and just see what our experiences are like, because I think he said he's been the top dasher for a couple of years now. I've never been top dasher. I never even been close to being top dasher, especially let alone in Arlington. I feel like in Arlington there's a lot of people that live here. There's also a lot of cheap people that live here. I get it, it's expensive to live here, so I understand. I've been there. I used to live here back in the day, but back in the day there was no DoorDash, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be fun to get someone else's perspective, someone that thinks differently. And I guess what I'm trying to show you guys, even though you guys already know, is, there's so many different ways to dash, which is the same way of saying there's so many different ways to make your money. No right or wrong way. But I don't believe that in 2023 somehow DoorDash is just saying, hey, we're now finally going to take care of our top dashers and this and that. I think that's baloney. I mean, that's just what I feel. But I know that even if he rides with me and he's getting great offers and I'm not, that's still not enough motivator for me to climb to 70% acceptance rating in this market. It would be unbearable. It would be pain, literally pain. But yeah. Anyways, let me get this McDonald's picked up and we'll see you guys back in the few. Here we are at McDonald's. If you've been to one, you've been to them all. Picking up our banger, 575, 2 miles. Oh yeah. As long as the food's ready, I don't even care. I'm just happy to be doing something. Accepting applications. Inquire within. No thank you. Worked here when I was 15. Well, not at this McDonald's, but at a McDonald's. So, can I grab it? Hello. Is it okay if I grab this? If it's right here? Yeah, thank you. Cool. Hey, at least the food is ready. Bam, that was the easiest. Yo, what is this? The smoky BLT? What is that? I've never seen that before. But anyways, let's talk in the car, in the Dashmobile. Guys, as you saw, the food was ready at McDonald's here. Honestly, this is probably my favorite McDonald's in this area because it's so easy to get to, and it's literally like not even a 5-minute drive. If you get lucky with the lights, it's even less. But now here we are, 5 minutes away, 1 mile from dropping it off and adding an extra $5.75 to the tally. I think that'll put us over 20 bucks. Hey, baby stepping in here Of course, I'm kidding, but you know, if a little bit helps. And on a day like today, where apparently it's not going to be very busy, we'll take it. We'll take it. Anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, guys, we got the order from McDonald's dropped off, and now we have a ride on Empower. I think it was paying like 12 bucks, maybe. I forgot how much it was paying. But literally after dropping off the order on DoorDash, nothing came up. My bad, I almost missed my turn. Nothing came up. Like, I mean, like, no more offers. So I'm like, you know what, this is decent. It'll, you know, keep the ball rolling. Right now the time is 5 o'clock. So we got basically 2.5 hours left to make as much as possible before driving to work. And because I am here in Arlington, it does take me a lot longer to get over there. So yeah, but anyways, I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. Certainly better than my Saturday, you know. But the day is still young. So, you know, we could just get one banger. Like, if we get one banger, it could just change the entire shift, you know. Even like just like a solid order in the teens or like in the 20s, I mean, that's already going to change my shift a lot. So at this point, I want to at least make $75, and I guess I should be able to, but you know, you never know. So we'll see you guys in a few. Okay, guys, we got the last riders dropped off. They're going bowling. Low-key kind of jealous. I've not gone bowling in forever. They went to a Bowl America that looks like it's 1,000 years old. But we got a couple of those around here. Bowl America is, you know, still surviving. They have not remodeled anything, at least not to the ones that I've been to. But I have a decision to make, and I'm gonna go to Tyson's. Okay, so this one left me here at the edge of Falls Church, which is basically like no man's land between Arlington and Tyson's, right? So I'm like, you know what? If I have to go to work later, it makes more sense to already be closer, you know? So I'm gonna drive 15 minutes to go to Tyson's as opposed to driving 20 minutes to go back to Arlington. So that's gonna be my executive decision of the day. Now I think we're sitting around $31, which is not so hot, you know? That's already been established that it's one of those. I'm in Dash saving mode, guys. You know what that means? It means we're trying to save this Dash. We're trying to rescue it from being absolute trash. And I think Tyson's could help. Tyson's, it does have a $2 peak pay. I did see that when I ended my Dash to. I'm technically dashing along the way. Okay, so maybe we get lucky with something. Who knows? But we're not too far. But yeah, and I think in Paris it's not as busy as Arlington. But it's still, I've got a couple rides out there, so there's still a possibility of, you know, doing a couple of rides. But yeah, so anyways, that's the update. The time is 5:20, and we'll see you guys in Tyson's. Okay, guys, we're in Tyson's. We're back, baby. And check this out. We got an order here from North Italia, 18 bucks, 6 items, 10 miles. Although we're about 3 to 4 miles away from North Italia right now, so most of those miles, well, not most, I would say a third are for me to pick up. But it's 6 items. North Italia is not cheap. If these are the right 6 items, this could be a nice, expensive order. Let me see if I can look at the subtotal here real quick, if it lets me. Subtotal of $115. Okay. So yeah, this, maybe it might go up a little bit. Maybe not a whole lot, but just enough. Anyways, we are about 7 minutes away here from picking it up. Hopefully it's ready, and we'll see you guys on the road. We got the food picked up from North Italia. It's just one small bag. Or it looks like it's a relatively small bag, but I triple checked. They said, yes, this is it. And it's in the catering bag. And now we're 15 minutes away, 6.8 miles. Hey, we'll take it. I think it's about guaranteed 18 bucks or 18.50, whatever it said. So if it goes up, cool. If it doesn't, hey, we'll take the cash flow, you know? So current time is 5:39, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, we got the order dropped off, and it's a banger. $25.91. This order alone, it's more than all my other orders combined with DoorDash from my earlier shift in Arlington. This is what we needed. This is gonna kickstart, jumpstart, whatever start you want to put on the shift. I hope. The only problem is that we're now on the clock. We got an hour and a half left. It's 6 o'clock. It's gonna take me 15 minutes to get back. Then hopefully we can just keep getting some bangers. But yeah, that was the update. I think we are not quite at 50, but we're basically there. So again, if we can somehow end up at least 75, maybe more, I guess we'll take it. We'll take it. But yeah, so we'll see you guys in a few. Alrighty, guys. So first of all, it turns out there's a $3 peak pay going on right now, and then this one comes along from Aracosia Restaurant. I've been here a few times. Usually, all the orders from here are bangers. And this one right here, subtotal of $186. So that's a nice subtotal. Perhaps it'll be a banger. Now the real question is, will the food be ready? That's the real question. Let's see. Oh, I gotta take a photo of my bag again because my shift ended. Well, let's see. Is this the entrance? I think it is. Right by the bathroom, you know? Let's see. Okay, guys, we are finally, and when I say finally is, first of all, I've never seen this restaurant so packed before. Every time I've been here, which isn't a lot, but at least 3 or 4 times, in and out, usually, no problem. This time, super packed. First it told me 5 minutes, and you know how that goes. Then they were like, oh, 5 more minutes, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna give them 10 minutes. And after that, I want to ask them to give me another BS, and I'm just gonna unassign it, take the L, whatever. But at the same time, I'm like, can I unassign this? Can I give myself that luxury, even though today's been kind of an L, you know? So I decided to wait. We got the food. Now we're only 5 minutes away, so they're fairly close. Even it says 5 minutes, 3.6 miles. But the problem is that we wasted a lot of time waiting. It's 6:40. By the time I drop it off, 6:45-ish. And then after that, I'm basically not going to have enough time. I mean, unless I get another order, I mean, instantly, maybe. So I'm hoping this one, you know, has a hidden tip to put us over at least the $75 hump. But, you know, it possibly won't. So we'll see what happens in a few minutes. Let's go. Okay, guys, we got the order dropped off, and it's a banger. Almost $40. Yo, my voice cracked and everything. Everything happens for a reason. I took that Empower ride to Falls Church for a reason. We're here for a reason. My coworker's wife got sick for a reason. No, I'm just kidding. But hey, at least we're over 75. Are we over 100? I think we're close. I don't know. I put the GPS to go to work. But if I get an order that's on the way and it makes sense, then we shall take it. Let me fix this real quick. But yeah, I mean, it was an absolute banger. The only thing that would have made this better is if the order was ready when I went to pick it up. But you know, I mean, I don't even know what else to say other than the fact that, you know, try out different zones in your market. You know, for years I just stayed in Reston. Why? Because it provided, right? I was making 200 plus every day in Reston, no problem. Then the market, or maybe, you know, people's spending habits change. So then I'm like, where do people have money? Tyson's. I now Arlington, but I can still do all 3, you know. And I do want to do other zones. I want to be the full master of all my zones, and there's a lot of zones here in Northern Virginia, also known as Nova, hence the name your boy Nova Dasher. But yeah, so we're making our way here towards my W2, but we are gonna pass a bunch of restaurants. So like I said, if I get something that makes sense, we'll go. We'll take it. If not, then we'll go over the numbers at the Wawa like we normally do. But man, 2 bangers back to back here in Tyson's. Let's go. Alright, chill. Before we get demonetized, guys, the dash is officially over. It is 7:40. We're here at the Wawa. I'm just gonna go ahead and get a drink real quick before, not a drink, like an energy drink, before going into the office. But you know what? We turned around this ship because at one point, yo, it was looking real bleak. I think I had like $16. And I think we got close to 100, if I'm not mistaken, like in the 96, I think, something like that, including the ride with Empower. So overall, no complaints. We started late. It is what it is. But now we're heading here to the W2 unexpectedly. You know, I wasn't expecting to work tonight here. I was just gonna drive all night, basically. But this is actually a better deal. No driving, no miles, no real expenses. You know. Then I guess I'm paying the taxes up front because they take it out of my check, but it's all good. Overall, you know what? Like I said, it just takes one good order one good banger to just change everything. The banger from North Italia, the banger from, I think it was called like Aracosi or something. I forgot what it was called. Even though we had to wait, totally worth it. But yeah, that's the dash. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. We're on the road to 4,000 subs. We'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Peace.